Life is short, everybody. Enjoy your life. Think about what actually does make you happy.
You used to work in Japan, right? And that
Yes,
was in
that's
the
right.
financial industry in sales. But
Yes,
now you're in Toronto and you said you're doing music and painting, and you also have a full-time job. So,
that's right.
first of all, that's like a huge change, right? From finance to music
Yeah.
and painting. So, could you perhaps start by just telling us a bit about that, how that came about?
Okay. Okay. It's a long story.
We
Yeah.
have time.
Well. So first of all, like when I was in Japan, I was a university student, and then I wanted to come to Canada to like attend a school or something. And then I asked my parents stuff, and then wow, we don't have a lot of money. Like you should make money first and then go to Canada stuff. And then well, okay, but I didn't want to work any company yet at the time, so but I don't have money, so okay, just decided to job hunting and then go to you know like job and make money. And then luckily I got the really one of the big company, the like financial company in Japan.
Mm.
And then like I didn't like it because it's really tough. It's like like a finance finance industry is really severe, and especially Japan, like everybody
Mm.
work hard till like
Yeah.
really late. And then
Mm.
it's like no life for me. A lot of people stay at a company and they make a lot of money stuff, but I didn't feel like stay there and work hard and just live my life. And then I just make money, and then okay, just this is the time that I quit a job and then go to like Canada.
Mm.
And then I left the company and I come here to pursue like what is actually my life and happy life kind of way.
Mm.
And then I come here and finish the school and then do my I pursue my life.
Wow. Yeah, I really resonate with you saying pursuing a happy life because, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me back then, too. I was also in the financial industry and I left it because I was looking for something more meaningful, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And there are so many people in my audience who are watching my videos and listen to my podcast episodes who actually want something similar. They want to maybe leave their jobs and then
Hmm.
do something else, do
Hmm.
something they love, but they still have some doubt and they still have fear about whether or not they can do it. So I think today's podcast will be really useful to them because it will be so inspiring for people to hear how you manage to do everything, right? So I
Yeah.
want to ask you about how you're managing everything nowadays, and also about a bit more about the process of that career change. So maybe could we start off by talking about how your work and life is nowadays,
Hmm.
with your full-time job and
Hmm.
music and painting. How
Hmm.
do you manage everything? How do you divide your time? How do you organize that? Because it's a lot, right?
Yes, a lot. Yes. So currently I work at a full-time job, like Monday to Friday, and 9 to 5, and just like a translation company, and I do a project coordinator.
Mm,
And
mm.
luckily, they allow me to stay at home doing stuff,
Remote work.
remote work.
Cool.
And then, so it's just they are stable. And then I'd like to do this because as a lot of people know, in order to do like my passion, like art music, I
Mm.
need a certain income to survive. Especially
Yeah.
Toronto is very high rent. It's like
Mm.
you know too, it's really expensive, so I need the money.
Yeah.
I wish I could do only my like music and art, but it's not that easy. Like, so I just keep in the work stuff, the like project coordinator.
Mm.
And then yes, and the art and music. So I spend art and music stuff on my spare time the weekend, and
Mm.
as well as after the work.
Oh, okay. So
After
9 to 5, and then after that.
Yes. So
Yeah.
every week we have a practice the music band stuff.
Mhm.
So it's Monday. So after the work, I eat dinner stuff and then go to
Uh,
the practice place.
oh, you actually go to the studio and
Yes, yes,
practice
and then
there. Mm.
practice. And then yeah, art. If I have a time now after the work, I do. And then but on my weekend off, I spend a lot of art on the weekend. And those schedule actually is very tough.
Yeah,
I don't
sounds so.
basically honestly I cannot relax at all. But
Yeah.
I feel happier than ever before. You
Mm,
know,
mm. Although
like
you're tired. Mm.
yes. But
Yeah.
sometimes like if I'm tired mentally or physically, I just I just pause from what I'm doing. Even though I have to do that, I just like leave it beside it and I take a break because
Mm.
it's not that someone doesn't ask me to do it. I just like
Right.
because that's what I chose to do it. So I just leave it. I think it's very important to schedule and manage.
Mm.
Yeah, to do the like both the full time job and then music and stuff. Yeah, that's I
Right.
think it's very important to manage the schedule stuff. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, even though we do play the show in Toronto for now every month,
Mm.
but it's kind of tough to do it.
Yeah, I can
Everyone has a job,
imagine.
and then organize the stuff. It's tough, but I think we're gonna. It's just a little bit take it easy from now. But well, that's how we managed so far.
And with your full-time job now, are you able to, I mean, you said it's a 9 to 5 job, right? Are you able to actually finish at 5, or does it oftentimes go longer and then you
Uh,
miss out on your practice?
yes, the like practice days we set up every Monday, so I tried to finish early. Like sometime I work the weekend a little bit to finish
Mm.
what I have to do, but it's just a little bit, so it doesn't. Yeah, and then also companies allow me to leave if I ask. Me to leave early if I ask.
Oh,
They
okay.
understand. It's
They're
like
quite flexible
yeah,
then.
yeah. So
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So schedule wise, it seems to work. But yeah, you said that it's quite tiring. I'm just wondering, how do you manage your energy levels? Like, aren't you just sometimes, like
mm,
you said, you're just tired? Like, how do you get yourself to still do things, but not overwork at the same time?
yes. Well, like during the COVID, like isolation time, like a stay home order time, like doing the music. Actually, I had a little bit mental like issue at the time
Mm.
because of stay home stuff, and then but
Yeah.
music and the art stuff actually helps me go through at the
Mm.
same time. So I don't really feel like tired, but I think that was needed to do it for my mental wise.
Mm.
So yeah, if I'm really tired, I just keep doing it, and it helps me.
So it's actually relaxing.
Yes, yeah,
So,
especially
yeah.
art. Music is sometimes
Yeah.
I need the energy to do it,
Yeah.
but art, I just do it, and I'm just calm down and listen to music stuff, and sometimes I'm having the wine on and
Oh yeah. Yeah, I do that sometimes too while editing videos and
yeah, yeah,
glass of
yeah,
wine.
yeah,
Yeah, you have to enjoy it, right? You have to
yeah,
enjoy every second. Yeah.
yeah. I changed my mindset, mindset up. It's not a job. I actually, I wanted to be as a job, but I
Yeah.
was thinking it's not my job. I just like I wanted to do it, so I just do it. So
Mm. And of these three things that you're doing now, being a project coordinator,
mm.
doing paintings and also music, do you see all of them as your careers, something that you want to keep pursuing, or is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Especially art. Like I wanted to be a painter since I was a kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but like I didn't go to art school in Japan. I
Mhm.
wanted to, but I don't know. I'm just coward or something. I don't know. I just choose to. I just choose
What was
to
your
be.
background again?
Uh,
In Japan, what did you study?
background. It's the economic. I took economic the
Oh, okay, that's
university.
really different.
It's just like how to say. I don't know. I'm not sure. In Japan, like parents expect me to do
Yeah.
get good job.
Uh-huh.
and then you
Right.
marry and then like live in one of the life.
Yeah, that's a
But
standard path, right? That
yes,
parents usually expect.
yeah, and I chose the luckily I got into one of the famous university in Japan too, so I just chose to go that path. But I just couldn't give up, my dream. So like I just since I came here, like it's more easily to do the a lot of like stuff in
Yeah.
than Japan. I think that's what I feel
Oh,
now.
okay.
So I just like no one judge me here, and then
Mm.
no one tell me what to do here. So
Yeah.
I think it's like it fit me living here. Then I think
People are much more open, I think, right? And
yeah,
let everyone live their life
yeah,
the way they want to without judging you too
yeah,
much.
yeah.
Right.
There are
Yeah.
more people support me to do it too. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Do you ever feel like there's like a conflict between doing these things? Because I mean, doing multiple things at the same time means that if you do spend more time on this, you have less time for this, right? You
Yeah.
sometimes feel like, oh, I'm spending so much time on my full-time job. I wished I had more time, a few more
Yeah.
hours to do this. Like, what's your experience?
Oh, I just like how do I say? Art and music both are the thing that I wanted to do in my life, and I want to be them to become one of the like income resources, right?
Mhm.
But it's I tried to think about not to force myself to do it at the same time. Otherwise, like I would think, oh, I don't like to anymore.
Mm,
I don't want to make it
yeah,
happen. So I
yeah,
try not to force myself to do, and then as a result, I can balance. You
yeah,
know, yeah. From the so I don't really have a conflict, but mm, yeah, I don't know. I try not to force myself. So I don't think I think that it works well so
yeah.
far. So I don't feel any there are not conflicts so far. I guess.
It seems like you have a really good mindset and like philosophy how to go about it. Like take it slow, gradual, but you still have that goal that one day you want that
Hmm.
music and
Yeah,
paintings to be your main
yeah,
source of income, right? So
that's
you
right.
can slowly let go
Yes.
maybe of the
Yeah,
yeah,
because the whole thing is I want to be happy. I want to be happy. So I don't
yeah.
want to force myself and then to become like, one of the people like one person that oh, I really want to do it. Just want to be the whole point is I want to be happy, right?
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
even though it's
totally.
gradually or slow, it's fine. I know it's life is slow, but it's a process is more important to me.
Right, right. That's true. I always thought too that okay, life is really short, right? But yeah, I think last year or so I read a book called The 100-Year Life, in which
Hmm.
there were some statistics saying that like the life expectancy nowadays is much more longer than like decades ago.
Yeah.
And like for example, I don't remember exactly, but someone born in like 90 something, they have a 50% chance of getting to 100 years old.
Oh,
So like if someone is in their 30s now, they still have 70 years. I mean, you can, of course it's different when you're older than
yeah.
younger, right? But you
Yeah.
still have like a lot of time to do things, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think I skipped a very important fact, which is the name of your band. It's
Oh, oh, thank you.
Gaijin
Thank you.
Smash, right? Yeah, we
Yeah,
want to
it's
advertise
Gaijin.
your band. How do you say it?
Gaijin Smash.
Gaijin.
Gaijin, yeah. Gaijin,
Gaijin. Oh,
yeah.
with an I, right?
Yeah.
Gaijin Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Gaijin Smash. Yeah, yeah. The type of music is so unique. I can't
It
really
is.
place it. I was thinking, is it grunge or
Oh
how can
yeah.
you describe it?
Oh,
Like,
I
how
really
do you
think it is
describe
grunge.
it?
That's
Or is it?
awesome.
It's not J rock, right?
It's
Like,
no J rock,
I was
but
discussing it with my husband. Like,
yeah.
what could this be? Could you explain? Like, what is
Oh,
it?
so yeah, I'm from Japan, and then he is my partner too, and then he's from Canada, and they're like, oh, so why don't we like kind of smash the culture, like music
Oh,
stuff.
cool.
And then some people feel, I think you might feel it as well, like it kind of J-pop a bit.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and
Totally.
also it's like grunge, like you say, it's maybe from
Yeah.
that one's England, but it's like, yeah, the Canadian, one of North American pop, like pop or
Mm.
dance. We call it the dance punk. It's like
Dance
a dance
punk?
punk,
Bang?
dance
Oh,
punk.
punk. Oh, dance
Oh,
punk.
like a
Oh,
dance
okay.
punk.
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we just like, yeah, cool.
That's
I'm from
cool.
Japan and you're from Canada. We just kind of, smash cultural music.
Like mix the
Yeah,
elements,
mix
right?
elements. Yep.
Yeah, because when I was listening to it, I was thinking that okay, this kind of could fit into like an anime thing, but then
Mm.
it's like much more edgier. Like
Yeah.
it's like it doesn't have much of the pop element, so it's something else. So I needed to ask you about that. And oh yeah, and by the way, later on when we launch the podcast, I will put the link to your website and everything
Oh,
in the
thank you.
description. So everyone listening, watching right now, please go and check Mai's website and her music. It's just awesome. It's
Well,
just something different. And I hope I
thanks.
get a chance to like watch it like live one time. Yeah, Gaijin Smash. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what does Gaijin mean?
Gaijin is actually Japanese, and
Yeah.
then Gaijin is actually the meaning outsider. It's like foreigners.
Foreigners. Oh, okay. So that's your part where you come
Yeah,
in,
and
right?
then also like what like an important part is like everyone to everyone is Gaijin. It's like foreigners, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
you are foreigner to
yeah,
me, like I'm like foreigner to, and like everyone is
yeah.
different
That's
country, especially Canada and
mm-mm.
Toronto, multicultural, my city.
Ah,
So everyone is I mean, everyone from everywhere. Like you're
yeah.
from somewhere, I'm from somewhere, right?
That's
So I
true. Yeah, yeah,
think that's
yeah.
important.
And it makes everyone feel connected with it, right? Because oh
Yeah,
yeah, I'm. So you could say I'm a gaijin.
yeah, I'm
Do you
Gaijin.
say I'm gaijin? Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. Since you mentioned that one day you're hoping for your painting and music to like become your main income source,
Yeah.
what are your plans like in the maybe nearer future, like the next 3 5 years? Like where do you want to head with that
Yes, for
everything?
music, we try to show. They played a gig in like out of Toronto, not
Uh,
of the city, like Vancouver or like
oh,
Canada. We did it a little bit, but we more did like a or states,
oh, okay.
United States,
Oh,
if
cool.
possible tour
Yeah,
stuff
where are you planning to go?
like Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's good. Like stay. I think Seattle. We don't really think about detail yet, but hopefully we can do, or maybe we can contact the like how to say the music. What is that called? Like music label stuff. But we need
Okay,
more
cool.
source. Like we need to release more music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we need
that's
to
nice.
record stuff and then
Yeah.
come up idea to promote ourselves, like more social media stuff. And it art for the art part, so like I said earlier, art also is my mental like it kind of therapy as well. So I
Yeah.
just like doing not slowly, not push myself to do it much, but at the same time I need a goal. I need a goal, right? So
Yeah.
I tried to apply for more art exhibit, like art
Mm,
exhibition, and then yeah. So now I'm working on project too. So
that's
that
so
was
cool. Would you mind showing us some of your art for those who are watching the podcast? They can see
oh
it.
thank you. It's kind of big, right?
I saw some on Instagram, but yeah, I have the chance to
Um,
see one live now.
I do
Oh,
acrylic. Acrylic.
acrylic? Oh,
Oh,
oh
this is opposite.
wow.
Sorry,
Nice.
sorry. It's like a reflection in the
Oh,
screen,
I can see it. Yeah. Wow. Really beautiful colors. Yeah. So
and then
nice.
like
Oh,
kind of yeah.
what is it called?
This is a
Does it have a
call.
name?
It's actually I don't have the
No
title of
name
this.
yet.
No
Okay.
name yet.
Is it on your Instagram too? I don't remember seeing this
This is
one.
actually I haven't posted yet.
You haven't posted. Oh, okay.
So this is my first actually your platform and it's the first my art reveal here. So
Oh.
it's kind of rare. Yep.
It's really nice. I love the color combination. I noticed that you like to use these colors and I think also some gray tones, right?
Yes.
In
Yes.
your other paintings.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. What is your Instagram, the name of your Instagram page for your paintings?
Um,
Instagram account?
my
My
MAI
Mai
Miyazaki. It's my last name.
Maimiyazaki.
Art.
Maimiyazakiart. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
also put that in the descriptions later. So, for anyone who wants to see more of Mai's painting, you can check that out. And I noticed that some of the paintings are also on for sale, right?
Yeah.
So people
Yes.
can actually like buy
Yes.
your paintings there, right? Yeah, and yeah, they're really really beautiful. So yeah, please go and check them out. So cool. And you said that you started painting when you were a kid, or how did that come about, the whole painting
Yes,
journey?
I always love to painting and then like or drawing or yeah. So like my father used to oil painting stuff, and
Oil painting?
I saw it and like somehow I love it too. So I didn't learn anything. Like I didn't, like I said, I didn't go to art school too. So I just do, and then if I needed to, specific skill, I, oh no, it's like a Google, internet, YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Can learn everything
yeah,
online nowadays, right? If you
yeah.
practice. Okay, wow. And have you been painting for a long time? I mean, since you were in Japan, or did you start recently in Canada?
Actually, I start, yeah, Canada. Not, yeah, it's here, Canada. Recently, to be honest.
So the music came first and then the painting.
Yeah. But I wanted to be a painter when I was kids, but as like I didn't really like yeah, like I say, I just wanted to do like I think as an excuse, I just wanted to work and I didn't have a time to do it. So, but now I got it here in Canada, and since I hit a COVID, and then oh, this is a funny story. Not funny story. You know the Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant.
he had a horrible accident. Like when was it? 2018, 19. He
Uh-huh.
no, he got a horrible accident and he
Oh
passed
no.
away. And
Oh,
then it got me realize it. Life is really short. And then
yeah,
oh, like what I'm doing, and then I should do what I'm really love. And
yeah.
then so I decided since then I decided to do what I love to do. This is like a time that was like a critical time to for myself to think my life, and I just started to okay. Oh yeah, I've like I remember I love art, and then I just started to do it, and that since then I'm really happier than ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a big insight, right?
Hmm.
Although life can be long, but you never know if it could like get cut short by
Yeah,
something unexpected. So you
yeah,
better do it now, right?
yeah, yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah, wow. Although it's tiring and you have to do many things at once, but
Yeah.
yeah, you don't want to delay it any further, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I agree totally. Yeah. Could you ever imagine just doing one of those things instead of everything? Wrong question, right?
Yes, I wish I could be like I choose one thing, but like I don't know. I did a lot of stuff in Japan, and then now I'm back to what I wanted to do, but I need to. Sorry, I need to survive.
Yeah,
So I didn't like now I'm doing the multiple stuff, but think about if I can learn a lot of skill
yeah,
in your life. I think it's your life is like fun
yeah,
and better. That's what I always think. I do a lot of stuff, but I learn different skill from each, the art, from music, from my
mm,
office job. I could learn a lot of skill from there, and then like my life is more interested, and then
yeah,
I enjoy more,
yeah,
and then I'm not compared to anybody like but just like doing one job and
mm,
then not happy and just live life, but only one skill or a few skill from that job, and then your life it's like and like this, but my life is I can learn a lot of skill and
mm.
then make my life it's better from my perspective.
Yeah, yeah. Do you feel that pursuing one thing, for example, music or project coordination,
Mhm.
does that help the other career as well? Like, are there skills that kind of that you can cross over that you can use on something else?
Yeah. It's like it's kind of my mindset as well. It's just like I think any skill can kind of exchangeable, interchangeable. I think like office, for example, my office job is like coordinator. It's like a project management. So I
Mm,
need to kind of, it's really important to manage the skill, like a due days, kind of, So
yeah.
that works to my art schedule and music, you know, music
Okay.
schedule too. So I've kind of tried it to positive way to, oh, this skill to convert this skill too. And I used to do a salesperson, so I love to talk to a lot of people. And then when I go to the like live music, there are a
Mm.
lot of people in there, and hey, you guys, I love your music and kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like when you guys play the Toronto again, what kind of stuff, and I'm talk. If I'm really shy and I cannot talk well,
Yeah.
people like never show up next gig or something.
Right.
So
That's
those like
good point.
skill, it's very. I think it's I learned from the sales job too. Its first impression is very important too. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, I really had the same experience like with the organizational
mhm,
skills that like when I used to make films,
mhm.
but I used to work in project management too in
Yeah,
banking, and I
yeah,
can
yeah,
use those skills for to produce films,
yeah,
right? Because I noticed that a lot of people in the arts, one of their disadvantages sometimes is that they're not as good as like organizing, scheduling, and so but you learn that skill in your first career, right? So
yeah,
you have like no issue with that at all.
yeah,
I mean, in your current job, also
yeah,
a project coordinator,
yeah,
right? Yeah, so it's actually useful, right? You can
yeah.
use the skill here. And yeah, I was just interested to ask about that because, yeah, related to my channel name, multiple careers, there are actually people who think that you should stick to one thing. I think that's what
Mhm.
most people think, right?
Yeah,
You should
yeah,
stick to one thing.
yeah.
But I kind of believe that there are people like you and also me who, because of our personalities, we want to do many different things,
Mhm.
and we are spreading ourselves a bit
Yeah.
thin. But on the other hand, it actually kind of balances out
Mhm.
each other, um, all of the careers. And I also read about this one person called Bob Childs, who
Mhm.
is a psychotherapist and also a violin maker. And
Mhm.
I'm not sure if you heard about him. So he actually makes violins like
Mhm.
from scratch, I think.
Yeah.
And he's also a psychotherapist, and he does it half half, like every
Oh,
week, part
yeah.
time. And he says that he really loves doing psychotherapy, but he cannot do it like all the time,
Yeah.
and he feels that he needs to make music instruments, make music, because he can kind of express like a voice that he cannot express as a therapist.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you like resonate with that as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Oh, obviously, I'm doing the like. Uh, I want to be creative, and I want to my life is creative too. So it's like office job, just doing the project coordinator. It's not creative. I just like just type in the stuff and then stuff, and I won't get any like creative skill. I cannot like how to say it's not. There are not much lot of a chance to be creative at the office job. What I'm doing, but
Mm.
it's I don't get yeah. But art and in music stuff, I can be creative and what do I say? I don't know. It just I kind of get the what do you say the what is it the bio he makes the violin too. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
different like idea and a different perspective that helps my like well office job is motivate me to do
Mm.
my passion thing and then my passion thing that motivate me to do office job too. It's kind of
Mm.
balanced out to me.
Yeah, yeah. it works kind of well, it seems
Yeah.
now, right? Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to just briefly go back to your time in Japan, because I think if I understood correctly, you said that your dad also did oil painting, right?
Yeah, a bit,
Was it
a little
right?
bit. Yeah.
So do you feel he inspired you in any way? Because you also said that they expected you not to go into the arts, right? But
Yeah.
he's also doing painting. Could you tell us more about that?
He did as a hobby. What
Okay.
I remember, yeah, from what I remember, yeah, he did like hobby, and then my parents not like it's kind of old mindset, Asian like I don't know, Japan. No, I don't say all the Asian country. It's like a Japan. It's
I think it applies though,
okay,
from what
okay,
I experienced. Most, not all, but
yeah,
many,
yeah, yeah.
many definitely.
So like I don't know. Their mindset is like you cannot make money from art. So they chose to do like more a job that make money, and so they don't. But I don't remember that much because I really little. But I kind of remember he does all the stuff. But funny thing, it's a really funny thing. He actually go to our university right now.
To art university?
Yeah,
Oh, so he's going back to school?
yeah.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
I know.
Is it okay to ask how old he is?
He's like a 70 or 69, 70.
Oh, around 70?
Yeah.
Oh, and he recently went back to university
Yeah,
to
he
study
just
art.
started school, our university.
That's so cool. Is that a thing, or is he alone there? Is he an exception?
I don't, I don't know. It's I think except I don't know. I
That's so
didn't talk to my
interesting.
yeah. So now I'm feel like oh, what I'm doing is kind of correct, is right because when they're younger, like when I was younger, you have to do this. Need to go like right career path. You need to go good company stuff. Then look at myself and look at him right now. He's just go back to our university. So I wanted to everybody who listen to this podcast, don't give up.
Yeah, wow. I bet he got inspired by you.
Oh yeah,
Does he
that's
know about your work and everything?
yeah.
What does he say about it?
So like he's not the person. He just really talk that much. But my mom told me like I send a message. Hey, this is recent my work, and then I like screenshot and send my
Yeah.
mom and say, oh, I show your father, and like he actually, ooh, nice job.
Oh,
I
wow.
think my mom told me that he got inspired by my work, and then now he decided
Yeah.
to. I think he considered to go to university,
Oh,
and he decided to go right now. And then he seems like happy.
oh,
He's sending me the
wow.
screenshot of what he did, the school
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
so good for him. So he's painting. What kind of
Now
painting does he do?
he is taking Japanese art, like Japanese style. I don't know. It's Japanese art.
Like more
Specific one?
traditional painting?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's so nice. Yeah, my husband really love those kind of painting. Is it those that use like a blue color scheme mostly?
I don't know. I don't
No?
know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
We have to get your dad on the
I need to,
podcast.
yeah.
But that's so inspiring. I mean, regardless of what decisions he made when he was young, maybe focusing more on earning money, I think that's so great that he has the guts, the courage to do that and not
Yes.
care about what people think and just
Hmm.
like do that. And I bet he has more time now than back then,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Yeah. And yeah, things used to be different then, to be fair, right?
I
There are
think so.
not so many possibilities back
Mhm.
then, no remote work, and
Yeah.
in Japan, like people like you said are very hardworking. You work
Mhm.
overtime and there's no time. But in Canada it's different. Like I think it is still relatively more
Yeah.
relaxed. So you can
Yes.
carve out some time to
Yeah.
do other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I also feel exactly the same way. When I worked in Asia, I
Mhm.
often in Singapore, for example, I
Yeah.
often worked until 11, until 12, and I could not do anything else.
Yeah.
But here, even at a time when I was working full time or part time, I still had some time left. And I
Mhm.
don't earn that much. And like you said, rent is expensive, but you can always make things work. You just have to manage your budget
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
not Starbucks too much or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever, right? Yeah, I mean, do you want happiness or do you want your, I don't know, shopping, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have any like tips on how you manage your, I don't know, like your finances or your budget, especially for, yeah, for people who want to do something like you, like doing other things too?
I think so you have okay. I have a month like a main income source. It's my office job, like
Yeah.
a project coordinator job. So I got a saving money beside, and that money goes to my investment. Not investment is just like my for future pension. Not like kind of investment myself. Like
Oh,
yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
it's very important.
Yeah.
My mom always said even when I was younger, invest yourself. It's important to think about a future, my pension, or But like I say, it's very important to see process first. It's important to future too, to like
Mm, mm, mm,
live
mm.
not to live poor life forever, not after 60, but it's very important to your young like how to say like a 20 to 50 or 40. So
Yeah.
invest yourself first. If you like art, invest this one. If you like a music, invest yourself. If you like it's okay to if you like a cosmetic stuff, you can invest. It's very important to invest yourself. So those money, so like 50-50, you're saving 50, maybe your yourself investment, and 50 is your future investment.
So in training or in things that you need to develop your
Yeah,
like skills and
yeah,
knowledge and so,
yeah.
yeah, that's a very good point. I'm so glad you brought that up because that was something I was also thinking a lot about recently.
Hmm.
People say that you have to save and invest because that
Yeah,
money compounds, right,
yeah.
over the years, right? Like it doubles, triples. But actually it's the same with investing in our skills, like you said. Like if we invest now, those skills also compound. It's not like they stay static.
Exactly.
You have to start early on, and sometimes you just need to make a little investment to do like an online course or I don't
Hmm.
know, some coaching, or
Yeah,
invest in a mic or whatever,
yeah, yeah,
right? If you don't spend anything and you just save for retirement, then you don't develop to the max, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, that's such a cool story about your dad. Yeah, that's it really inspires me as well. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
that's so now it's just so funny that like I'm looking back. It's back in days like my father say or my mom says that oh you shouldn't do that stuff. And now looking back at the feeling like oh okay I should keep going what I'm doing.
yeah, yeah, I totally believe that you are on the right track. It's like just a matter of time that you can, like
Yeah,
you said, like transition to like
yeah,
doing that full time. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a market for it. I believe nowadays. It's not
hmm,
like back then, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm happy. So
Yeah, yeah, that's, I
that's the
mean, you
whole
cannot
point.
buy that, right? You cannot,
Yeah,
yeah, you can buy happiness to a certain point, but there are things you cannot buy. You cannot
hmm,
buy the satisfaction that comes from like singing on stage
yeah.
and painting and
It's a
everything.
funny thing. Like I never expect I singing in front of people stuff.
Oh,
I used to like to singing, but I never thought about it. But now oh, that's so fun. Like people actually listen and like listen to me, and it's like and then cheer for me and stuff. And then, oh, it's not bad. I can do it. I think if I can do it, everyone can do it because I
wow.
didn't like I just like because I didn't go to like
Music.
voice lesson stuff or stuff, but it's just like I can just do it. I
Yeah.
think people can feel that energy.
Yes, totally. I saw you like belting, screaming, and it feels so good because you imagine yourself doing that and then you let out all the stress, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Could you tell us a bit more about that? I think I haven't asked you about the music part. Like oh yeah, you told me that you started that with your partner
Yeah,
now, right? The band, but how did you in the first place start? Like did you
yeah.
sing like a few years before that in Japan or
So we started 2019. or 2018. And then like he yeah, he was another band. He just he lived a lot of like he played a band and stuff, and then I seen he's playing too, and then I never played in a band, but like, and then like his high school friends as a girlfriend, and then they all doing music stuff, and then why don't we play together stuff as a girls group, and then that's how I started playing
Oh.
in a band, and I feel really cool. And I played basketball too, and I like a sport, like a group sports. And then I never been like I never thought about the playing an instrument before, but as a group I kind of feel same idea playing at the sports,
Oh.
because it's different instrument, it's like a different part. And then the sport, for example basketball, they are different position, right? And then it's like
Yeah.
as a one, and then it's kind of idea the same. So I think, oh, it's just cool, it's like similar to sports, and I think I can do it, and I like it. I don't really read the music too,
Oh.
but I can play, like, jamming, and then, oh, that sounds good, that's it. And then that's how it
Which
started.
instruments do you play?
I play bass.
Bass. Oh.
Yeah. And then now I in the Gaijin Smash I play the synth, the keys,
Oh.
synthesizer, and then sing. And then yeah, and then like as for the Gaijin Smash, um I sing in Japanese too. Maybe you noted I sing in the English and then the
It's
Japanese
a
too.
mix, right?
Mixed, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the lyrics is very important to me. So life in Japan, then people are judging me, and then you have to live like this. That like you have to do this. You marry and have a baby, and then like buy the house. It's kind of those like life process, like those life I kind of you know put into the lyrics.
So you write the lyrics and
Yes.
you're doing the vocals and also playing instruments, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. And you learned everything since then, like since around
Yes.
2018.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And before that, you didn't play any music,
I didn't
anything?
play any instruments. I think
Oh,
when I was kids I played piano, but I totally forgot what it like. It's when I was a little, so I love to sing. That's it. No instrument.
it's so interesting because there are many people on my other channel who ask me in the comments that, like, they say that they don't really know what they want to do, like for a career and
Oh.
how to choose a career. And yeah, and sometimes you get into something unexpectedly, right? Sometimes you
Yeah,
plan,
exactly.
but like in your case, it wasn't really planned, but you kind of followed
Yeah.
your intuition, I
Um,
guess.
like maybe for those who doesn't know what to do, career or stuff, probably invest yourself. You just do like maybe if you're, I think, try first, and then you never know, right? You never know what you like. Maybe you like it, but not. It's okay. It's just also investment. If you like English, for example, after work, maybe I'm interested in go to Canada. Maybe I want to try, but I don't speak English, for example. Probably you can put online course, just a little bit money, invest yourself, then you like English. Maybe, if you don't try it, you never know, I guess. So try it first and then invest a little bit, and then you'll find out what you like.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'd
that's
never
really good
waste.
advice.
Yeah, you never waste. If you don't like it, it's okay, right?
You have the experience at least
Yeah,
still, and you
yeah,
know then that you don't like that,
yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like eliminated.
Yeah, and if you like maybe, oh, I feel stress from like main job, whatever. Oh, probably I go to kickboxing, for example. You
Oh
invest,
yeah,
for example, like
yeah,
kickboxing. I want to do like a feel, I just want to get rid of the stress, whatever, and then just spend money. It's okay. Just go and after work, and then you maybe it's really good. I want to be
yeah.
an instructor, for
Right,
example.
right, yeah. That's
Yeah, you never
really,
know. So
that's true. That's true.
yeah,
So yeah, you just need to try it. You cannot just like imagine if you, because there are people who are thinking, like especially very young people, like in their early 20s or even 19,
yeah.
18, like they say, I think I want to become this or this, but I don't know which one. But they never experienced anything
Yeah,
related to it. So you can't just like imagine like which
yeah,
one you want. You have to
yeah.
try, right?
And it's
Yeah.
okay to give up too.
Right,
Feel free to
right,
give up. Like it's not the fail or anything. You just try, right?
right,
A lot of
right.
people even that reach that level too, right?
Yeah,
Try first, and then yeah, people are really hesitated to try too. So
that's
just
true.
try and then find out what's good or not, or maybe that thing didn't doesn't fit you. It's okay.
Right. Yeah, you have to know when to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was working in banking, I actually took an aerobics instructor course. Like I did,
Oh.
like back then, like people were still like doing aerobics, and
Yeah.
I took an instructor's course and
Yeah.
I did a few classes, and I
Mhm.
paid a lot of money for that. But then
Yeah.
I kind of decided, I'm not sure if I really want to keep doing this,
Yeah.
right? So since then I didn't do it anymore. And yeah,
Mhm.
I lost a bit of money and a bit
Mhm.
of time, but at least now I know, okay, maybe that's not really
Yeah.
my thing, at least not for now, but I tried it. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
what you
So
said with
you
the
learn.
kickboxing.
Yeah. Exactly. You from it. You learn from it, and then maybe you can try different
Yeah,
thing again.
yeah, right. Yeah, actually, now, if you don't mind, I want to go a bit more into the technicalities because
Technicality.
it
Okay.
sounds so great, like how you changed your career, right? Like from financial industry as sales, and then you decided to go to Canada, right? And I just wanted to know, like, how did you plan everything? How did you decide that, okay, now is the time I want to leave my job? Like, not next year, not 3 years from now. Like, how did you get to that point of like being doubtful and then no, I have to quit and I want to try something else?
Hmm. Yes. That's difficult to say.
If you still remember.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I really wanted to come here when I was university. So I have a like goal set. Okay, I have if I save money that much, I will quit. That my mindset. So I kind of went through the tough environment in Japan at the financial company. So um, I'm say, oh, okay, I save money already. Yes, I just quit. I don't know. I had a goal, so yeah, but it's yeah. I was terrified though. I was terrified to leave the you know kind of not high paying, but it's good career at the time.
Yeah.
But I had a goal, so yeah, it's not like I don't know. I will I was actually I just left and I still remember when I told my manager stuff, but they said, "Oh, don't leave it." But I just no, I already chose it. Like I already decided, so it's okay. I don't really remember, but yeah,
That's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry I didn't really answer
No
well.
problem. No problem. Yeah. And do you remember how you came up with that savings goal? Like, was there any particular way you calculated the sum that you needed to in order to quit? That's something I ask the other
Oh
podcast guests
yes,
usually.
yes, I kind of Google it how much I needed of school here, Canada, and then how much the like expenses, like living expenses here too. And actually, I entire my income at the time, I save it everything. I save everything. I didn't really go to travel stuff. Actually, I worked in Japan for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, and I save it everything.
How
I
did you
s-
do it? How about
so
food
I
and
live with
bills
my
and
mom at the
everything?
time. I live with my mom, but I pay my mom for what is it the expenses she
Okay.
cooked stuff, but say well like I had a dream, I have a goal set, so I it wasn't really tough for me. I really wanted to get out of Japan at the time, so I just like save and a little bit saving investment to my English school at the time after work. So yeah, I pretty much save everything from my income at the time.
Wow. You were like super determined, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think there are many people who want to quit their job to do what they want, but they don't want to sacrifice their lifestyle. Like they still
uh
want to live in their own two-bedroom apartment, drive a car, go shopping, but then they
mm,
hate their job, and they complain, I can't leave my job. I can't afford it, right?
yeah.
Do you have any
Well,
advice for those people? Like what would you say like if they're in such a dilemma?
Mm,
Because
mm,
it's tough, right? If you're used to
yeah.
like eating out every day and then suddenly you have to live maybe on ramen noodles for a while or
Yeah, yeah,
so.
yeah.
Like, how do you get yourself to do
Well,
it, to motivate
maybe
yourself?
for people, for those people, probably put money beside it first. Define like account or something. Put
Oh,
money, you know, the I don't know. If you said okay, let's say I don't know, $500 or like even $200.
yeah.
I decided to go save money every month, $200 or $500. Take your money first or automatically system whatever to ask the bank
Yeah.
to
Right,
do
right.
stuff so that you cannot really touch it. You know,
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
You have
that
to
one's
just discipline yourself with that,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, this is a bit of a tough question, but I want to ask this. Did you ever have like a plan B, like when you were about to go to Canada? And did you ever tell yourself, okay, in case this doesn't work out or with whatever, that you would have a plan B and then go back like to just doing job?
Mm,
Or was that never an option? Like, no, that's not a possibility. Like, I have to continue doing this.
well, I think mm, since I moved here, Canada, I don't really think about a worst case scenario. But when I'm in Japan, I'm really secure. Oh, like oh, I have to do this. Oh, I don't want to. Um, like I need a lot of plan when I'm in Japan. But since I came here, like I said earlier, I need really important how like a process like now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't really think about plan B. But I think very important to save money.
Yeah.
So like I said, from your income, 50% your investment for yourself to improve your skill, and another 50% maybe save.
Mhm.
And then it doesn't that saving it's not for only future that you're after you're 60 or something, but it's also it's life is unexpected. You might lose a job stuff. It's a COVID or a coronavirus happened, right?
Right.
A
Right.
lot of people are surviving from that, and then those 50 maybe you can use it for your uh, like investment, your career change, for example, or maybe you have to go back your country. For example, for myself, I need to go back to Japan, and I need money, but I have a 50% income so that I
Yeah.
can use it. So I think
Right.
it's very important to save money at the same time, even a little by little.
Right. So you can dream a lot, but in the end, still,
Yeah,
yeah, you need to be
yeah,
prepared
yeah.
financially, right?
So it
Yeah.
works for plan B, right? The
Oh,
50%. Yeah. I
yeah.
think
Yeah. That's
this
right.
is a plan B myself. I like saving.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. So over these years, there's so many like challenges you faced, right? And maybe having some fear of whether things work out or not. Is there anything in particular that you feel you've learned from your experience?
Well, what I'm always like, but I'm not always like this. I'm always going down too. But just like say, I need to take a break. I just take a break, and then to get the motivation that level, I just take a break. It's okay to pause from what are you doing.
Mm.
Those mentality, I think. Yeah, talk to
Yeah.
people. Not afraid of tell what you are, facing. Yeah, like you have difficulty with your life or something. You can tell the people. It's not like ask friends help or it's I think it's very important to people around you to support you. Yeah, even it's okay family too. It's very important to build relationship too. So socialize is very important too.
Yeah.
So don't like yeah, that's a actually yeah, it's a good point actually. Like I said, on my week, um, work Monday to Friday, and then weekend I spend the art, the music stuff too.
Mm.
But I try to make a time to spend with my friends too.
Mhm.
even though I'm really tired, I'm going out with drink after work too, till really late. But I'm okay. I can survive next day. I'm not gonna die from that, right? But it's very important to build relationship too. And I need help for my art and music too. They
Yeah.
come back to me.
You share stories and experiences, I guess, right? With
Yeah,
friends.
yeah. And then if we go to bar stuff with my friends and there are another, there are new people to meet up, and then they show their interest about my art and music, right? That's good too. Like
Marketing.
everything like it comes around,
Yeah, yeah.
so
Yeah, that's a good
socialize is
point.
very important to going
Yeah.
out and then meet new people. Who knows, there may be other opportunity.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
my
thanks for the
friends.
reminder. I need to remind myself to do that.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get so focused with work and then
yeah,
you forget that.
yeah, especially Canada. I noticed like there are few friends get the job at the bar.
Few friends?
Yeah, I have a friend who got a job, really nice job, through the like a through the like a stranger that
Oh,
they met at the bar.
wow. That's cool. So they were working at the bar and then they met like a
Actually,
customer?
no, they're customer
Their
too.
customer. Oh, okay.
And then like, oh hey, like stranger,
Uh-huh,
and then
uh-huh.
they maybe talk a little bit, and then
Wow.
actually I was looking for a job. Really, I'm one of the bank, is Canadian bank. Whatever.
Oh, wow, that actually happens.
It is, yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, it kind of makes sense because mostly people apply online, right? And then
yeah,
your first point of contact is either their LinkedIn profile or resume, but it
yeah,
doesn't leave any strong impression. But if you meet someone like during the first seconds, like,
yeah,
okay, this could work,
yeah.
right?
They can hook, right. That's
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Canada is really important to know somebody. Yeah,
Yeah,
if like
yeah.
for people who watch and listen to this podcast who live in Canada or anywhere, maybe it's very important to go out and then met actually. Who knows, right? Maybe stranger who works at really maybe Google or something,
Yeah.
Facebook or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it's going out. It's very important at the
Mm,
same time.
yeah. Do you have any places you recommend here in Toronto that maybe I don't know about?
Hmm. Recommend it.
Where do you like to hang out?
Well, is there so many bar? Um, which one? I usually go to music venue, right? Because I play the show stuff.
Okay.
So in Toronto, there are a lot of music venue that you can enjoy. This area, like what else? It's called. Oh, the few weeks ago I went to Bovine. It's called Bovine Six Club.
Bovine?
Mm,
Bovine? Six.
yeah,
Oh, I think I heard about that. Yeah, I have never been
yeah.
there
It's
though.
a music venue with
Oh,
the
okay.
bar. So you can go and then grab the drinks at bar,
Uh,
and then like their weekend, and they have some other band they play in the stage. So it's cool.
okay, cool, cool. I'll check that out. Yeah. Yeah. I have a few more questions, like about three questions that I think will be very useful to our listeners here.
Mm,
And maybe you can help them with.
okay.
You can give them advice on. So the first one is for those people who are planning to quit their job and pursue what they want, like in your case, like what you did. What do you think are the things that people need to know or maybe be prepared for so they can increase their chances of like things running smoothly?
Okay.
And not just like, okay, now I'm going to resign tomorrow and then no idea what's going to
Yeah,
happen,
yeah, yeah.
right?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
Um, First of all, maybe you should build good relationship with your boss,
Oh, with
so
your
that they
current boss.
current job, current
Current
boss,
job.
yes,
Yeah.
because it's very important that if they support you, like maybe everything's smooth, right? If it's good relationship with the boss, and then maybe you can kind of talk about what you want to do, and then maybe they can like give good advice, or maybe they're who knows, maybe they, okay, I'll really support you, maybe I will, like those kind of advice they might give you, right? So it's really important to build a good relationship with the current boss or coworker. And also research all the time, I think is very important. Like for example, for myself, how much I needed to save for moving to move Canada
Mm.
stuff, so that you can plan, and then maybe you can calculate, oh, I need this much, I need this much money till I quit. So maybe, you can calculate when it's gonna be the right time to
Yeah.
tell the boss stuff. And what else? Yeah, and also invest. Is everything gonna invest your money to what you wanted to do
Mm.
stuff
Before you quit,
before
even
you quit.
you.
Yeah, even for me, like I go to English school after work.
Oh, when you were still working in Japan?
Yeah,
So after work, then oh, okay,
yeah, like 3 times a week or something.
yeah,
Yeah, because I need to go to university in here. So it's a sudden skill that required us to go to university, Canada.
yeah,
Actually, I went to college, but they're like the IELTS score or whatever they needed.
right, right,
So
right.
I need to academic English. Need to learn academic English. So
So you say sometime, right, while working, you already learn English. By
yeah,
the time you quit, you already have
yeah,
your
yeah,
certificate and
yeah.
skills and so. Yeah.
You can come to Canada without like kind of without high school. You can come to here and go to language school, but it's there. You need to extra money and extra
Right,
time to do
right.
it, right? So why don't you do first in Japan or in your country while
Yeah,
you're
that's a
working?
good point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like it's really tough too. After you work like
Yeah.
8 and it starts 8:30 and you're
Oh my
and
God.
then so few hours, maybe few session, and they give me homework to a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that must be a tough time, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I think it works. Yeah,
right. And what advice would you give to people who want to completely change careers?
completely.
Like from not just maybe move to a different department or
Mhm.
company, but something like, for example, you from
Yeah.
sales and finance
Mhm.
to music and painting. It's like something very different
Advice.
because it seems like so distant, right?
Yeah.
And for people who are not there yet, for them, it seems like impossible. Like, oh no, this is like too hard. It won't work.
Okay. Try to find some skill from your calling work, um, to interchangeable to what you wanted to do. Like
Mm,
like what I do is sales job back in
yeah.
day, and then like example, if I can talk to people, any kind of people, like a kind of people, maybe grumpy guy, grumpy old dude guys, and then if I can really grab his heart, with my sales skill or talking skill,
Yeah.
maybe I can go anywhere. I can meet music industry. It's like similar, same kind of grumpy guy, maybe music producer, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can, grab his mind too, right? So maybe try to find some skill that you can really improve or more polish, and then, yeah, I don't know. That
Right.
works.
So
I
it's
don't know.
not too sudden, right? Does you have some
Yeah,
transition
yeah,
to the new thing by
yeah,
utilizing a skill that you
yeah,
already have, and then you
yeah,
gradually
yeah. And
move
then
on
so
to the
that,
next thing.
yeah, you don't waste your time, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's really good advice. Yeah. And the last question is, this is actually kind of interesting. There are so many people also commenting on my channel who are very young still, sometimes in their 20s, but also older people like in their 40s who want to change careers, but they feel like it's too late. Like, okay, I've already studied, let's say economics or engineering. I spent so much time on this. I don't like it, but I should just continue it because I've invested so much and it's too late now to make any change. What would you say to those people?
Well, life is short, everybody.
True.
Yeah, like you wanted to. like your life, it's, you know, only one time. You live, you live it only one time, and then you
Yeah.
want to be happy, and then, well, it's really difficult. Probably those people know already about it, but it's really hesitated to jump into what you want to do. I know it's really terrifying, and then it's really difficult to do it. Look at my father too. He's decided to go what he wanted to do, right? The
Going back
arts.
to art
Yeah,
school at 70.
yeah, yeah. So it's otherwise just, I don't know. Just wanted to enjoy your life. In order to do it, like look at what you do and like think about what actually does make you happy, and you know when it's life it's done. When you're like, I don't want to talk about when people die stuff, but when your life is end, like what do you want it to feel, right? Like happy. Oh, I don't want, like, oh, I have a lot of regret in your life. How do you
Right.
want to end your life? And that's always I would think about it. Like, when there's like my grandma passed away, does she like never like regret her life and stuff, and then
Yeah.
think about it, and then I would always feel, oh, I don't want to regret in my life when
Mhm.
my life is end. So I know it's very tough, but plan. And then watching this Chinwen YouTube channel, there are a lot of tips on
Thank you.
how to do you know yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, doing
So it's
stuff.
more about looking forward to the future and like not getting stuck in the past, right? Even though you may have studied economics,
Yeah,
engineering, whatever,
yeah,
like you did, like you studied one thing, but okay, that's in the past and it's time to move
yeah,
on.
yeah. It's not never waste what you did already. Like it's okay. This is like you already study, like for example engineer stuff. It's good, but like you can change, like I say, you can find a skill,
Yeah.
yeah, into like you know convert whatever you wanted to do, and then whatever you did, it's not waste. You already invest yourself.
Yeah.
Next, those money from you can make money that you can invest with your next chapter.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's very, very good advice. Thank you. Yeah. I think, yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add? You want to say to our
I'm
listeners?
sorry, I'm not sure I can answer that helps those people, right, who really need the help. But yeah, just yeah, it's your life. Your life is once, so you just do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. Yeah, to remember. Yeah, you only live once. You only have
Yeah.
this one life, right? Don't waste it. Yeah, I think that's a perfect place to end this podcast. We talked about a lot, but before we end, very important. Can you tell everyone again where people can find you, like all your social media
Oh,
handles
thank you,
and
thank you,
everything?
Gio.
Yeah, sure.
Well, so music. My band is called Gaijin Smash. Gaijin Smash. So you can find it Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and website stuff. So
At
it's
Gaijin Smash
yeah.
Band.
Oh yes, Gaijin
Yeah,
Smash.
Gaijinsmashband. Yeah, yeah, we'll put that in the descriptions
Yeah.
also. And
Art
and
is my MAI, my name, and then
yeah,
Miyazaki, MIYAZAKI.
yeah,
Art.
right.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll also put that down. And you also have a website, right? I think it's
It's of music.
gaijinSmashband.com,
Yes,
right?
right.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll put everything down so
Oh,
people
thank
can
you.
can have a look at that. Yeah, so I just want to thank you again so much for taking the
Thank you
time
so
in your
much.
busy week and to
No,
talk with
no.
me and do this podcast. I'm pretty sure that it's super useful for people listening to that. And yeah, I just want to wish you all the best with your band and your music, with your band, your music, and your paintings, and also
Thank you.
your job, right? Because
Yes.
that's what pays the bill
Yes,
bills
yes.
at the
Yeah,
moment,
I
right?
had
So it's
yeah.
good to have it, yeah. And all the
Yeah.
best for the future. I really wish for you that everything will happen as you plan, that can become
Yeah.
like your main thing, and then you'll continue to be happy. And
Yeah.
yeah, all the best to you.
Thank you. Let's hang out sometime too, right? We
Yeah,
live in the same city.
totally. Let's do that.
Yeah, we're in the same
Yeah.
city.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Mai. Let's
thank you
do
so
this again
much.
sometime, maybe.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.